Hello friends, welcome to Learner's Planet. Friends, this is our fourth session for SSC CGL paper solution 2013 paper we are discussing. In the previous three sessions, we have already discussed something around 60 problems. In this session, we are going to take some more 20 problems. So just get ready with your paper and pen and start solving the problems right with me. Okay, so let's begin. Let's see this question. How many tiles each 4 decimeter square will be required to cover the floor of room 8 meter long and 6 meter broad? Now 1 meter is 10 decimeter, right? You just have to equate the area. Okay. Now whenever you have to find out number in this sort of question, what you do, you divide the bigger area by the smaller area, right? And when it is a case of the volume, then you divide the bigger volume by the smaller volume, right? So here we have to find out the number of tiles. N is equal to the area of the floor by area of the square. So area of the floor is what? 8 meter, that is 80 decimeter, and 6 meter, that is 60 decimeter. Okay, and what is the area of the square? That is 4 into 4. Okay, so that's 300. Pretty simple, a 20-second question. Now, if the surface area of two spheres are in this ratio of their volume, pretty simple, you don't have to go for even paperwork. Surface area ratio is 4:9, that means radius ratio will be 2:3, right? Because 4 upon 3 pi, that is volume is the sum of the data is constant, so volume will depend only on radius of these spheres, right? So the radius ratio is 2:3, that means volume will be on R1 by R2 cube, that means 2 cube by 3 cube, that is 8 by 27, right? So that's pretty simple. If you are conceptually clear, this problem can be solved instantly, that means a less than 10 seconds. Now let's try this problem. Here x and y, both of them are given as 333 and z is given as 334. We have to find out the value of x cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 3xyz. Obviously very big expression. If you put up the value of x, y and z in this given expression, it will be really a time consuming process to solve this, right? See, we have discussed a formula, that is x cube plus y cube plus z cube is equal to 3xyz if x plus y plus z is 0, right? So x cube plus y cube plus z cube will be 3xyz if x plus y plus z is 0. Now in this case, x plus y plus z is not 0, that means x cube plus y cube plus z cube will not be equal to 3xyz. Okay. Now instead of applying any formula, what we can do is we can calculate the unit digit of this given expression, right? X cube, the unit digit will be 7, y cube, the unit digit will be 7, z cube, the unit digit will be 4, minus unit digit of 3xyz, that is 3 into 4, that's 12, that's 2, unit digit is 2, 3 into x into y, 3 into 3 into 3, 27, the unit digit is 7, and 7 into 4, the unit digit is 8, right? So unit digit of this entire expression will be 14 plus 4, 18 minus 8, 0. Okay, so your answer's unit digit must be 0. So these two are definitely eliminated. Okay, and obviously this calculation can never be 0, so your answer is 1000. And if you are not able to proceed further after unit digit, then what you can do, you can even go for the digital root, right? Now x cube, the digital root will be 9 because x and y, both of them are multiple of 3, right? So if they are multiple of 3 and they are having power more than 2, so the digital root will be 9. So digital root over here is 9, digital root over here is 9. Then z cube, digital root will be 3 and 3, 6 and 4, 10. 10 cube, digital root will be 1, and then minus 3, digital root of x is 9, and further the digital root of this entire 3xyz will be 9. Okay, so 9, 9, 9 is cancelled. Finally digital root is 1, right? So that's there in this option. Unit digit is 0 and digital root is 1, right? So if you go by this method, you can do this problem in 40 to 50 seconds. Otherwise, if you keep putting the values in this expression or try to simplify this expression, it will be really a time consuming process. Okay, now let's try this problem. looks to be lengthy and tedious both as well. And what you can do, see, you have to find out the value of x, and the value of x is given in terms of a, b and c. So what will be convenient for us to, if we choose the comfortable values of a, b and c, right? So what I do is I take a, b and c as 0, 1 and 2. Do not take negative value, because in that case one of them will be 0, right? So I take the positive values. Now x minus a square, that is x, upon b plus c, that is 3, plus x minus b square by c plus a, that is 2, plus x minus c square, that is x minus 4 upon 1, and that is 4 times a plus b plus c. So 4 times 3, that's 12, right? Now simply take LCM, 6. So that is 2x minus, 3x minus 3 plus 6x minus 24, and that is equal to 72, right? So 6 and 3, 9 and 2, 11x is equal to 72 plus 27, that is 99. That means x is equal to 9, right? Now choose the option where you get x, the value of x is 9, when you put a is equal to 0, b is equal to 1 and c is equal to 2, right? So put up in the first option. So that's 0 plus 1 plus 2, that is 3 square, that's 9, right? You won't be getting 9 anywhere else, because all the expressions are different from each other. Okay, so you don't have to worry about it. You can easily mark your answer to be option A, right? If you go this way, the problem can be solved in 1.5 minutes. Okay, I hope that's clear to you. Now, in a right circular cone of height 24 centimeter has a volume of this, then the area of the curved surface. Now, what is the area of the curved surface? That is pi RL, right? And what is the volume? That is 1 upon 3 pi r square h. So 1 upon 3 pi r square into 24 is equal to 1232. Okay. Now that's 22 by 7. So 22 will be cancelled. 22 5s are 110, 132, that's 6. Okay, so 22, 56, 8 3s are 8 7s are, so r square is equal to 7 square, that means r is equal to 7, right? Now height is 24, radius is 7, so this must be 25, because 7, 24 and 25 are Pythagorean triplets, right? Now you want pi RL, so pi r is 7 and L is 25. So 22 into 25, that will be the this curved surface area, right? So unit digit must be 0, no need to multiply, thus there only in this option, right? I hope you are getting it. Now, the diameter of a circular wheel is 7 meter. How many revolutions will it make in traveling 22 kilometer, right? So first of all, we have to find out how much we can say how much distance does it cover when it makes one revolution, right? So since a circle, if we see, right, if we start from here and a complete revolution, again this will be the starting and ending point will be the same. That means circumference, it will move along its circumference, right? So what is the circumference, that we need to find out. So the length of the circumference is nothing but the distance covered in one revolution, right? So circumference is 2 pi r, so 2 into 22 by 7 into r. Radius is 7 by 2, right? So this is the distance covered up in one revolution, right? So that is actually 22 meter. So in traveling 22 kilometer, this is 22,000 meters, and this, so 1000 revolutions will be there, right? So a very simple problem, and I'm sure you are able to understand this thing. When a circle moves along its circumference, and the distance or the length of the circumference is nothing but the length of one revolution. Okay, now see this, an infinite sequence. Here the first number is 2, then this is 4 raised to 1 by 3, then 2 raised to this is square root and this is cube root, so it is 2 raised to 1 by 6 into 4 raised to, it is cube root, then square root, then cube root, so that is 3 3s are 9, 2s are 18, so 4 is to 1 by 18 and so on, right? Now definitely this is 2 raised to 1 plus 1 by 6 and the sequence is going till infinity, and 4 raised to 1 by 3 plus 1 by 18, the sequence is going till infinity, right? So what is happening over here? This is a geometric progression and this is also a geometric progression, right? So what is the sum of an infinite geometric progression? That is a upon 1 minus r, where a is the first term and r is the common ratio, right? So here the first term is 1 and the common ratio is 1 by 6. So this is the sum of the power will be 1 upon 1 minus 1 by 6, or I can say 5 by 6. So this is 2 raised to 6 by 5, okay? And into, this is the same thing, the first term is 1 by 3, the common ratio is 1 by 6, so 1 minus 1 by 6, 5 by 6, so it's 4 raised to 2 by 5, okay? 4 raised to 2 by 5, or we can say 2 raised to 4 by 5. So precisely it is 2 raised to 6 by 5 plus 4 by 5, that is 10 by 5, that means 2, right? So the solution to this problem is 2 square, that's this, okay? Okay, I'm sorry, this entire calculation is in the square root. So, and I have solved the expression under square root. So further I have to take the square root of 2 square. So that will be 2, right? I hope you are getting it. Now let's try this problem. Here the denominators are different in all the 3 cases. So what we do, we will be rationalizing each and every expression, right? So here 3 root 2. And if I rationalize, this is root 6 plus root 3, so I'll multiply root 6 minus root 3, right? So in the denominator, if I multiply root 6 plus root 3 and root 6 minus root 3, so I'll be getting root 6, 6 minus 3, that is 3. So this and this is cancelled, right? You just see that expression is going to be simple. Now here 4 root 3 and this is root 6 plus root 2. And if it's minus over here. So root 6 plus root 2 into root 6 minus root 2, it will be 4. Okay. Then similarly over here, root 6 root 3 minus root 2 upon root 3 minus root 2, that will be 1. Okay. So this is the final expression we are left with. So this is root 2 into root 6, root 12 minus root 2 into root 3 root 6 minus root 3 into root 6 minus root 18 plus root 6, that is root 3 into root 2, we have minus sign over here, plus root 18 and minus root 12. Root 12, root 12, root 6, root 6, root 18, that's 0. Okay, pretty simple, a matter of a minute. Now let's try this one. Once again, a twisted problem. Here a square plus b square plus c square is to a minus b minus c minus 3, then the value of this. See, by any manipulation you cannot convert this expression to this, right? So what you do, you just try to interchange or change the position of the numbers or the variables in this given expression. So that's a square plus b square plus c square is equal to 2a, this is 2a minus 2b minus 2c, then minus 3, right? So if we take 2a left hand side, it will be a square minus 2a, and from minus 3 I am taking minus 1 this side, so it will be plus 1, right? Similarly it is b square, this minus 2b on the left hand side, so it will be plus 2b and then plus 1, plus c square plus 2c plus 1 is equal to 0, right? So this expression is rewritten in this format, right? Now what? This is what? A minus 1 whole square. This is what? B plus 1 whole square. And this is C plus 1 whole square, right? So see, no real number can produce the sum of 3 squares as 0. That means the value of a minus 1, the value of b plus 1 and the value of c plus 1 can I'm sorry, a minus 1 whole square plus b plus 1 whole square plus c plus 1 whole square, they can this expression can never be 0 because all of them are perfect squares, right? So whether they are negative, then also by taking the square they will be converted to a positive quantity, right? So a minus 1 whole square is positive, b plus 1 whole square is positive, and c plus 1 whole square is positive. So if you add three positive numbers, you cannot get 0. Only in one case you will be getting 0, if this is 0, this is 0, and this is 0, right? So we have to assume a minus 1 to be 0, that means a is equal to 1. B plus 1 to be 0, that means b is equal to minus 1. C plus 1 is 0, that means c is equal to minus 1. This is the single case when this expression can be 0, right? So a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 1, and c is equal to minus 1 we have got, right? Now put the value of ABC over here in this expression and we can calculate the value of this expression easily, right? So that's 4a, that means 4, minus 3b, so minus 3 into minus 1 plus 3, and c is minus 1, so 5 into minus 1 minus 5. So 7 minus 5 expression gives the value as 2, right? So just we have rearranged the numbers and the variables from the given case, right? I hope that's clear to you. Now see this here, 2x plus 2 by x is 3, then we have to find out the value of this expression, right? So here actually x plus 1 upon x is 3 by 2 if you take 2 as common, right? Now x plus 1 upon x is 3 by 2. If I cube both the side, I'll be getting x cube plus 1 upon x cube, that is a cube plus b cube plus 3ab a plus b. So a into b, that is x into 1 by x will be 1, and a plus b will be x plus 1 upon x, and that is 27 by 8, right? Now we have to find out the value of x cube plus 1 upon x cube plus 2, right? So precisely we can calculate this, right? And x plus 1 upon x is 3 by 2, so precisely this is into 3 by 2, right? So x cube plus 1 upon x cube will be 27 by 8 minus 9 by 2, right? So that is 9 by 2, that means if I multiply this by 4, 36 by 8, or we can say minus 9 by 8. So x cube plus 1 upon x cube is minus 9 by 8, and we have to find out the value of x cube plus 1 upon x cube plus 2. So minus 9 by 8 plus 2, so that is minus 9 plus 16 by 8, that means 7 by 8, right? I hope that's clear. A 1 minute question, bit calculative but not at all difficult. Now this question, out of the given responses, one of the factors of this given expression. Now we can very well see that this expression, and this expression, this is a plus b whole square, this is a minus b whole square, and that is b minus c whole square, right? None of these can be factor of this, right? You can jump to option A, and you can even cross verify. See, a plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square, right? If a square minus b square is factor of this, that means if you put a square minus b square is 0, that means a square is equal to b square, then this given expression will be converted to 0, right? So if I put a square is equal to b square over here, this will be 0, then this will be a square minus c square whole cube, and this is c square minus a square whole cube, so they will be cancelled with each other, right? So simply without any paperwork you can simply say that the factor of this expression will be this, nothing else, right? So a 30-second question if you are conceptually clear. Okay, now let's try this problem. Bit lengthy but worth doing. X minus a into x minus b is equal to 1, and a minus b plus 5 is 0, then we have to find out the value of this expression. Now 1 upon x minus a whole cube will be x minus b whole cube. So precisely our expression is x minus a whole cube minus x minus b whole cube, right? Because 1 upon x minus a is, if you see from here, 1 upon x minus a is x minus b, right? So since it is cube, I have written x minus b whole cube, right? So precisely we have to calculate the value of this expression. Now we directly apply the formula for a cube, or we can say L cube minus m cube. So this expression is a cube minus b cube. The formula you must be knowing, that is a minus b a square plus b square plus ab, right? So this entire term is difference of these two. So x minus a minus x plus b, so that is b minus a. Then x minus a whole square, so that is x square minus 2ax plus a square. Then plus b, x minus b whole square, so x square minus 2bx plus b square, then plus ab, that means product of x minus a into x minus b. So product of x minus a and x minus b is nothing but 1. So I write 1 over here, right? So b minus a, if I see b minus a from here, it will be minus 5. Okay, I'm sorry, b minus a will be plus 5, right? Now x square minus 2ax, this is 2 times x square, then 2ax, 2bx, right? See, if I expand this x minus a into x minus b, what I'll be getting? X square minus ax minus bx plus ab is equal to 1, right? So 2 times x square, 2 times ax and 2 times bx, this entire expression will be equal to 2, right? So here we can say 2x square, 2ax, 2bx. So the value of 2x square, 2ax, 2bx will be 2 minus 2ab. So this plus this will be equal to 2ab. Okay, that is not 2ab but minus 2ab. So it is a square plus b square minus 2ab plus 1. Okay, I'm sorry, it will be 2 minus 2ab, right? 2 times x square minus ax minus bx is equal to 2 minus 2ab, right? So for this I'll be writing 2 minus 2ab. So I just add 2, right? So now this is what? A minus b whole square plus 3. Now from this, if I see a minus b whole square will be 25. So 25 plus 3, 28 inside the bracket, and outside the bracket it is 5. So 28 into 5, it will be 140. Right? So bit lengthy but not at all difficult. Okay? Can be done. Now this problem, root x is equal to root 3 minus root 5. Just solve it. Root x minus root 3 whole square is equal to root minus root 5 whole square, that's 5, right? So this is x minus 2 root 3x plus 3 is equal to 5, right? So this is equal to 2. So what I can do, x minus 2 whole square is equal to, I just square this term also by taking it right hand side, 4 into 3, 12x, right? Now this is x square minus 4x plus 4 is equal to 12x. If this 12x comes this side, so it will be x square minus 16x plus 4 is equal to 0. But we are asked the value of x square minus 16x plus 6. So I add to this side and to this side. So x square minus 16x plus 6 is nothing but 2. Pretty simple. Can be done in less than a minute. Now that's damn simple question. Values of a, b and c are asked and the same is given in the option. You just see a and b should maintain the difference of 15 and b and c should maintain the difference of 30. So this option is wrong. This option is wrong. This option is wrong. We are left with this option a and b 15 and b and c 30. Pretty simple. Can be done in just 15-20 seconds. Now see this problem. Here ABC is an equilateral triangle with and D is a point on BC such that AD is perpendicular to BC. Then we have to find out the ratio of AB and BD, right? I first of all draw an equilateral triangle over here. This is an equilateral triangle and I'm dropping a perpendicular over here. Okay, now this is A, B, C. Now AD is perpendicular to BC. Now this is a right angle triangle with this angle as 60 degree. Now we have to find out the ratio of AB and BD, right? Now this is a right angle triangle. AB is hypotenuse and BD is base, right? And the angle between these two is 60 degree, right? So the relationship between base and hypotenuse is given by cos theta. So here theta is what? 60 degree. So cos 60 degree is what? Half, right? So half is equal to BD by AB. Okay. that is base by hypotenuse. So what is the ratio AB is to BD? That is 2 is to 1. That means AB is double of BD. So AB is to BD, 2 is to 1. As simple as that, right? A 30-second question only. Now let's try this problem from geometry. ABC is an isosceles triangle. AB is equal to AC is equal to 2A units. BC is equal to A. Draw AD perpendicular to BC. Then find the length of ADI. Once again, draw the triangle over here. This is an isosceles triangle, and I just draw the perpendicular. Now what? This is A, B, C. AB is equal to AC, this is 2A, this is 2A, and BC is A unit, right? Now if it is a perpendicular, then this length and this length will be equal because it is an isosceles triangle. So this will be A by 2 and this will also be A by 2. Now, so this angle is 90 degree. Now BD will be equal to AD. I'm sorry that is not given, so we cannot take that. Now we can easily put up the Pythagoras theorem and we can calculate the value of AD, right? So that is AD square is 4A square minus A square by 4. So 16A square minus A square, that is 15A square by 4, that is AD square. So AD will be A by 2 root 15, right? So A by 2 root 15, as simple as that. The only logic applied over here is the perpendicular bisect the third side. That's actually important in case of an isosceles triangle. AD bisects BC, right? So that is the only thing that need to be kept in mind. Now, all sides of a quadrilateral ABCD touch a circle. If AB, BC, CD is given, then DA is equal to. See friends, if a circle is inscribed in a quadrilateral, suppose this is a quadrilateral and a circle is inscribed, then sum of opposite sides should be equal, right? It is A, B, C, D. That is actually mandatory, right? Then only a circle can be inscribed in a quadrilateral if the sum of opposite side is equal. If it is 6, BC is 7.5, CD is 3. That means this is 6 plus 3, it is 9. So if it is 7.5, it has to be 1.5. That means sum of these two and these two should be equal, right? Then only the circle can be inscribed. No need to go for any sort of paperwork, right? So that's pretty simple. The length of AD must be 1.5. Okay. Now problem from algebra. X is equal to cube root of 5 plus 2, then value of this expression. Again, just take to this side. X minus 2 whole cube will be cube root of, will take cube of both the sides, so it will be 5, right? Now x minus 2 whole cube, what will be the formula for A minus B whole cube? We just have to apply over here. That is A cube minus B cube. B cube is 8 minus 3x square into 2 plus 3x into 2 square, and that is equal to 5. So x cube, this is 3 2s are 6x square, then this is 4 3s are 12x, this is minus 8, and when this 5 comes this side, it will be minus 13 is equal to 0. Now we got this expression, x cube minus 6x square plus 12x minus 13, and what is the value that we are getting? It's 0, right? So if you start putting the value of x over here in this expression, you will never be able to solve, or you'll never be able to get the value of this expression, right? So just follow this pattern, okay? Now see this problem. Here, a tar standing on a horizontal plane subtends a certain angle at a point 160 meter apart from the foot of the tar. On advancing 100 meters towards it, the tar is found to subtend an angle twice as before. What is the height of the tar? I have drawn the figure over here. Initially, this is the situation. From this point, the angle is theta, and when it is advancing to this point, that is 100 meter, from this point the angle is 2 theta as it is given over here, right? Now see, from this triangle, suppose APB tan 2 theta will be h by 60, right? So tan 2 theta is h by 60. And from this triangle, that is AQB, tan theta is h by 160. Right? Now tan 2 theta is what? 2 tan square theta upon, 2 tan theta upon 1 minus tan square theta, and that is h by 60, right? And if we divide this by this, is equal to h by 160. Okay, so this and this is cancelled. So 2 upon 1 minus tan square theta is equal to 160 by 60, right? So I can take it as 8 by 3. Okay, so this is 4. That means 1 minus tan square theta is 3 by 4. That means tan square theta is 1 by 4. That means tan theta is 1 by 2. Now if I put the value of tan theta over here, 1 by 2, so h by 160 is 1 by 2. That means h has to be 80. That means height of the tower must be 80, right? Bit lengthy, but can be solved easily, not at all difficult. Okay, you should be clear with the concepts of trigonometry.